What's your name? How do you spell it? Where are you from? What's your name?
My name's James.
How do you spell it?
James.
Where are you from?
I'm from England.
What's your name?
Oh, my name's Natasha.
How do you spell it?
Natasha.
Where are you from?
Okay, I'm from New York in the United States.
What's your name?
My name is Franco.
How do you spell it?
Franco.
Where are you from?
I'm from Argentina.
What's your name?
My name is Barbara.
How do you spell it?
Barbara.
Where are you from?
I am from New York.
What kind of coffee is that? How much is it? What kind of coffee is that?
This is a large latte.
How much is it?
It's $4.25.
What kind of coffee is that?
This is a regular latte.
How much is it?
It's $2.75.
What kind of coffee is that?
It's a regular coffee.
How much is it?
It's $2.25.
What kind of coffee is that?
It's a large cappuccino.
How much is it?
It's $4.50.
What time do you get up during the week? What time do you go to bed during the week? What time do you get up on the weekend? What time do you go to bed on the weekend? What time do you get up during the week?
During the week, I get up at 7 a.m.
What time do you go to bed during the week?
I go to bed at 11 p.m.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
On the weekend, I get up at 10:30.
What time do you go to bed on the weekend?
On the weekend, I go to bed at 2 a.m.
What time do you get up during the week?
It's usually about 7 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you go to bed during the week?
About 12:30 in the morning.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
9 o'clock.
What time do you go to bed on the weekend?
Probably closer to 2 a.m.
What time do you get up during the week?
Oh, during the week I get up at 8 or 9 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you go to bed during the week?
During the week I go to bed at 11 or 12 at night.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
On the weekends I get up at 11 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you go to bed on the weekend?
I go to bed on the weekends at 1 o'clock in the morning or 2 o'clock in the morning.
What time do you get up during the week?
During the week, I get up at 6:45.
What time do you go to bed during the week?
During the week, I go to bed at 11:45.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
On the weekend, I get up at around noon.
What time do you go to bed on the weekend?
On the weekend, I normally go to bed around 3 a.m.
What time do you get up during the week?
During the week, I usually get up around 8 a.m.
What time do you go to bed during the week?
And I usually go to bed during the week at around 11 p.m.
What time do you get up on the weekend?
On the weekends, it usually depends, but I try to get up around 10 a.m.
What time do you go to bed on the weekend?
Depending on the night, probably around 1 or 2 a.m.
When's your birthday? What do you usually do on your birthday? When's your birthday?
My birthday is February 8th.
What do you usually do on your birthday?
I usually have dinner with my friends and eat cake.
When's your birthday?
It is November 13th.
What do you usually do on your birthday?
Normally I have a small party, I have some cake, open some presents.
When's your birthday?
August 9th.
What do you usually do on your birthday?
I usually spend time with my friends or have dinner, see my family.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is on 21st of March, 1990.
What do you usually do on your birthday?
On my birthday, I usually celebrate my birthday with my friends and family.
When's your birthday?
My birthday is September the 29th.
What do you usually do on your birthday?
I usually go for a meal with my family, with my children and my wife.
Is there a bank near here?
Yes, there's one on 13th Street, next to the parking lot.
Is there a hospital near here?
There is a hospital on 23rd Street between 6th and 7th.
Is there a restaurant near here?
Yes, straight ahead and it's next to the bank.
Is there a pharmacy near here?
There's a pharmacy across from the bank.
Is there a school?
Yes, there's NYU. It's right across the park here.
When did you last go to a party? What did you do there? Did you bring anything? When did you last go to a party?
I last went to a party in August before I left for school.
What did you do there?
At the party, it was a going away party. I said goodbye to all of my friends.
Did you bring anything?
I brought food and snacks and games for the party.
When did you last go to a party?
I went to a soiree, which was really a party for a friend's birthday in July.
What did you do there?
I ate, I don't drink, and I talked to a lot of people.
Did you bring anything?
Yes, I brought a beautiful plant.
When did you last go to a party?
About 2 weeks ago.
What did you do there?
Oh, I just listened and talked with people a little bit, that's all.
Did you bring anything?
I brought some flowers.
When did you last go to a party?
I went to a party last week.
What did you do there?
I made new friends at the party.
Did you bring anything?
I brought a gift and a birthday card because it was someone's birthday.
What's your name?
Gina.
How do you spell it?
Jeanna.
Where are you from?
I'm from LA.
What's your name?
My name's Andy.
How do you spell it?
Andy.
Where are you from?
I'm from Newcastle. It's in the northeast of England.
What's your name?
David.
How do you spell it?
Gavig.
Where are you from?
I am from Paris.
What's your name?
My name is Elise.
How do you spell it?
Elise.
Where are you from?
Chicago, Illinois.
What's your name?
My name's Tiffany.
How do you spell it?
Tiffany.
Where are you from?
I'm from Germany.
What do you do?
I'm a gardener.
How many hours a week do you work?
About 20, 30 hours a week. It's an easy job.
Do you have a big family?
I have the 5 people in my family.
How many brothers and sisters do you have?
I have 1 brother and 1 sister and my parents.
How old are they?
My brother is 20 and my sister is 16.
What time do you usually get up in the morning?
I get up at 6:30.
What about on weekends?
Weekend, I usually get up at 8 o'clock.
How often do you do exercise?
Almost every day.
What kind of exercise do you do?
I run and play football.
Do you like animals?
Yes, I love animals.
Do you have a pet?
I do. I have a cat.
Can you play a musical instrument?
I can't play any musical instruments.
Can you play a musical instrument?
Yes, I can.
What instrument do you play?
I can play the piano and I can also play the harp.
Do you have noisy neighbors?
No, I'm the noisy neighbor.
What do you do?
Play music really loud.
What's your favorite month of the year?
My favorite month of the year is September.
Why?
I just love the fall.
What kind of music do you like?
I like all kinds of music. I like rock, jazz, dance music, and I also like some classical as well.
What kind of music don't you like?
I'm not a big fan of heavy metal.
Do you have a favorite band or singer?
Yes. My favorite singer is probably someone like David Bowie.
What kind of books do you like?
Usually science fiction or fantasy novels.
What are you reading right now?
I'm reading a trilogy about some trolls.
Where were you born?
I was born in Cairo, Egypt.
Do you have family there?
Yes, I do.
Where do you live now?
I live in New York.
Did you go out last weekend?
Yes, I did.
What did you do?
On Friday, I went to a restaurant with some friends, and on Saturday, I went to a club with some other friends.
What's your favorite room in your house?
The kitchen.
Can you describe it?
Sure, it's not that big. It's very cozy, which is what I like about it. And we have 2 refrigerators.
What's your favorite room in your house?
My bedroom.
Can you describe it?
It's big. It has a nice comfy bed and big windows.
What did you do yesterday evening?
Yesterday evening, I was quite tired, so I went home. I had dinner and then I had quite an early night.
What time did you go to bed?
I went to bed at about 9:30.
Do you think you have a healthy diet?
I think my diet is quite healthy because I try to eat a lot of fruit and vegetables.
How much sugar and salt do you eat?
Well, I probably eat more sugar than I should, but I don't eat too much salt.
Do you like cooking?
Yes, love it.
Do you think you're a good cook?
I'm an excellent cook.
What's your specialty?
Italian and baking.
What's the most beautiful city you've ever been to?
Most beautiful city? I'd have to say Barcelona.
Why?
The architecture is incredible. It's so different, it's vibrant, it's living, it's nice weather, and there's loads of different cultures and loads of different people.
Where are you going to go for your next vacation?
Los Angeles, California.
Where are you going to stay?
I'm going to stay at a friend's house.
How are you going to get there?
Airplane.
What's the biggest difference between the US and your country?
Well, apart from the US being a lot hotter and a lot noisier, it's also a lot bigger. The buildings are higher and the city has a lot more life to it.
What are you doing in the US?
I'm here on a holiday for 4 weeks.
What was your first impression when you arrived?
It was hot and it was noisy.
Do you have any ambitions?
One day, I'd love to be the gardener at Washington Square Park.
Why?
Because it's so beautiful, and they've got a great garden.
Have you ever seen a movie more than 3 times?
Yes, I have. I've seen Mamma Mia probably about 10 times.
What do you like about it?
I just think it's really good fun, and I really like the music in it. I like the dancing. I quite like the storyline, and it makes you feel good.
Do you think men or women are better drivers?
I think women are probably safer drivers.
Why?
Because they don't drive as fast as men, but I think perhaps men are sometimes more confident drivers.
Have you ever been to a karaoke bar?
Yes.
When did you go?
About 2 or 3 months ago.
What did you sing?
I rapped and I sang a Doors song.
Who do you look like in your family?
I looked more like my mother when I was younger. Now I look like my father.
Do you have a favorite painting? Can you describe it?
Yes, it's a life-size painting of a horse that's standing on its back legs. It's by a painter called Whistler.
Where did you go for your last vacation?
Las Vegas.
Did you have a good time?
Yes, I did. It was short, but it was good.
Do you take a lot of photos?
I don't, but my wife does.
What does she take photos of?
Mostly buildings and some of me. She doesn't like to be in photos herself, so I have to do all the modelling.
Do you prefer movies with a happy or sad ending?
I think I prefer films with a sad ending.
Why?
Because it's more like real life.
When was the last time you were at an airport?
2 weeks ago.
Were you going somewhere or meeting someone?
I flew in from Frankfurt to London Heathrow.
Do you have any plans for tonight?
Yes, I'm meeting an old friend who I haven't seen for a while, and we're going to have Domino's pizza.
What housework do you hate doing?
Cleaning the bathroom.
Is there anything you don't mind doing?
I like ironing.
Have you ever bought something online and had a problem?
Yes, I just bought a pair of shoes online and they didn't fit and they were the wrong color.
Did you do anything nice last weekend?
Went to the movies, went to the beach, and just relaxed.
What's the most beautiful city you've ever been to?
Oh, probably Paris.
Why?
Oh, just the architecture and the layout and the culture.
Do you think you have a healthy diet?
No.
Why?
I live off of chips and cookies and ice cream. I'm probably the most unhealthy out of all of my friends.
Are you an optimist or a pessimist?
I don't know. My friends would probably say that I'm a pessimist, but I would like to think that I'm an optimist.
Do you often dream about the same thing?
I have recurring dreams about being chased usually.
Do you often have bad dreams?
Depending on what's going on in my life, if I'm having a tough time at work, then I'll usually dream about bad things happening at work.
What's your idea of happiness?
Happiness is having just enough money to live by and have enough, and having people that love you, having a family.
What foreign languages do you speak?
I speak Arabic and French, a little bit of French.
How well do you speak them?
I'm very fluent in Arabic and not as fluent in French.
If you have a problem, who do you ask for advice? Friends or family?
It depends what sort of problem it is. Quite often I would ask my mum for advice, but if it's a problem about maybe relationships or something, I'd probably ask my friends.
What advice would you give someone who can't sleep at night?
I would say that they should probably cut down on caffeine, or perhaps they are suffering from stress at work, so they should try and reduce their stress.
Do you think Americans are bad at language learning?
Americans, I think they're not as good at learning languages as people in Europe.
Why?
Sometimes I think Americans aren't as interested in learning other languages as foreigners are.
Do you have a phobia?
Yes, I have a phobia. I'm afraid of heights.
How long have you had it?
My whole life.
How does it affect your life?
Negatively. very negatively.
What animal would you most like to see in the wild? For example, on a safari.
Well, I've already been on safari, so I've seen quite a few of them, but we didn't see any leopards when I went on safari, so I'd really like to see a leopard in the wild.
Did you like school?
Yes, I loved it.
Why?
I love just meeting new people and making new friends.
What were your best and worst subjects?
Best subject was English. Worst subject was probably math and science.
What do you do?
I'm a teacher.
How long have you been a teacher?
6 years.
What's your favorite building in New York?
Probably the Empire State Building.
Why do you like it?
I like the decor, I like the design of it, and it's because it's centralized. It's just the perfect location for that kind of a skyscraper.
What do you know about it?
I know it was put together in the late 20s, and it opened in 1931, I think.
Do you know any twins?
Yes, I have a really good friend who has an identical twin brother.
Are they very similar?
They look exactly the same, but their personalities couldn't be more different.
Are you a good or bad loser?
I'm a good loser, I think.
Why?
Well, I think the best person wins, and if I'm not the best person, then that's okay.
Do you play any sports or exercise?
Yes.
What do you do?
I play basketball. I used to play baseball and a little bit of tennis.
Do you enjoy it?
Yes.
Are you a morning or evening person?
Normally a morning person.
Why?
Because I have much more energy in the morning. I used to be an evening person, but not so much now.
Who do you think gossip more, men or women?
I think men think women gossip more, but in fact, men like to gossip too.
Why?
I think everybody likes to gossip sometimes because they're interested in what other people are doing and they enjoy gossiping.